everyone, welcome back to our channel. And today we are going to tackle one major room which is a major problem in our life, which is the home office. Right now at the home office we have a very bad setup. We have one table and we both share that table because we thought that it'll take only a couple months to go back to office and we have to work for office only for some time, but now it has been 2 years, so we have finally decided to upgrade our home office and make it super nice. So in this video we are going to change this entire room, but I'll show you how it looks like before. We have this bed which sometimes some guests use or we use to take a nap. We have this dresser that has some stuff in it, but we can't really open it because the table is right next to it. And on this dresser itself I keep my monitor because we have to share this table between the two of us. And see how tight it is, and we obviously fighting on space. And Akshat's monitor is also here on this side thing, so we have like little notebooks and things and stationery kept in here. And our closet is also a complete mess. We have a lot of these plastic stackables with documents and things in it, which we need to upgrade again and build this closet up properly. So this is the entire room, and the walls are pretty basic and bare, and the ceiling has one light, so we are planning to do put pod lights on the ceiling just to make it a little more bright in here. And we are going to do some wainscoting on the walls and remove everything first. So right now we're going to go ahead and clear out this room to give us a blank space to work with. So the room is empty now, and this is what it looks like. We've also emptied the closet, and we're going to make the closet shelves now. We've already done that in the other room, so if you haven't checked out our closet video, we'll put a link on top and you can check that out.
We are about to begin the wainscoting. I want to use my miter saw, which is in the basement. It makes a lot of noise and also creates a lot of dust. So for this time I have bought this miter box with saw. So it's a hand saw with cuts in between. I haven't tried this earlier, so let's see how my experience with this is. I just need to make some bevels and 45-degree cuts for the wainscoting.
We have put the top board already in the room, and then now we need to start with the frames. So we have this that we got for building the frames, and this is our plan. These are the measurements that we're going to do, and for the gaps we are going to use this old piece of shiplap, which is 5.5 inches. for measuring the gap. So we'll just use it as a template to measure the height and then the distance from the top and the center spaces. So now we'll have to cut this into frames. So we'll just be using the same saw and then build out these frames.
We have completed all the framing. Now the next step is that I'll be removing these switch plates because I want to replace the round receptacles with the square ones, which are more modern and better looking than these old round ones. And so there are wall outlets on all the 4 walls. I also have to remove the door stoppers, and I have to remove this LAN port from here, and I will be installing a channel from which the LAN cable will run all the way under the door onto this wall and near this switch outlet where I will be installing my router, and from there the 2 Ethernet cables will be going into each of our docking stations in the computer.
So we were able to make all of the frames last night. Right now I'm just using this wood filler, and I'm just going to use my hand basically and fill all these holes that were caused due to the nails and all of the corners so that it's smooth and doesn't show when we paint. So I'm going to fill all of the frames like this before we start painting. So all the holes have been filled with wood filler, and after it dries it becomes a natural color like this, and we're just going to lightly sand it before we paint it so that it's smooth for painting.
We started with the caulking. Ankita is doing a good job so far, and the caulking we are using is Alex Fast Dry. Ankita is much comfortable using the squeezy type of caulking rather than the caulking gun. Ankita is just putting the tape all around the frames because we are planning to apply 1 coat of paint on all the 4 walls, and then on the lower part we'll be doing a white alkyd semi-gloss paint. So we just will give a refreshed look to the entire room.
Finished painting the top wall, and we did 1 coat, and for the bottom portion we'll be using this semi-gloss enamel Behr's Alkyd paint, and we'll be doing 2 coats to the trim and the wall here. completed the painting and the wainscoting, and this is what the room looks like. And now we have these outlets that we have to change, and Akshit is going to change them now.
Yeah. So I've switched off the breaker. I'm using this outlet tester just to make sure that there is no current in these outlets. There's nothing wrong with the outlet, all of them are working, but it's just the old style. That's why I just want to change it to a newer style and which looks more modern. Though what we have to do is we have to just insert it into the outlet, and if there is no light on these, then that means there is no current coming. So it's safe to assume that we can touch the wires and we won't get shocked. This is the newer outlet, so you can see there's a bit different in design. And for this one, this is a square rectangle faceplate which I'll be using to cover this. I think this looks more modern and sleek. So a quick update on our office transformation. Both the office desks have been set up, and this corner Ankita has done some beautification. Our printer has been installed. This is a fake tree which we have put it over here, some snacks during the daytime and diffuser, and that's a CHRP certificate. Now the best part which I've been waiting for, I have to set up the monitor arms and everything. Have to hide all the wires, do the Ethernet cabling and everything. So onto it now. Setup is finally complete and I'm just loving it. Now I don't feel like going downstairs and working, and I'll continue working the whole day from my office desk in this room especially. I'll give you a quick overview of what all I've done and what all is installed here. So these are two 23-inch Dell monitors. These I bought from Facebook Marketplace from a person selling. Behind that we have a dual gas adjustable mount. So the monitors can come down and then they go up, they can swivel left, right, however I want to adjust. But I have just positioned it in such a way that it is comfortable for me while I'm working. They can also be turned for, they can also be twisted this way. So a lot of adjustments can be made. This is my laptop, and for charging and for displaying I have a single cable here. So I have attached a Dell dock underneath this table. Over here I have put in a surge protector, so if I have anything else like my phone charger or anything else to charge, it has two USB-A ports and 3 plugs, so I can charge any stuff which I don't have right now with me. My headphones have a stand here. This is a combo, a Dell wireless mouse and a keyboard combo which we bought, and this table mat which we bought from Amazon. The best feature of this table is the sit to stand feature. Right now it is at a sitting position, and I have saved my settings over here. So if I press the number 2, so it will start rising and it will come to the position which I already saved for myself, which would be comfortable for me to work while I'm standing. So it will stop at this I think 44 inches which I have set for myself. which is pretty comfortable for me if I have to stand. There are 4 preset options you can choose from. So 1 is while I'm sitting, 2 is for my standing, and 3 is when I have to just push in the chair. These chairs we bought from Costco, and we already had this chair mat before, so we are using the old chair mat. Underneath, if I show to you what all I have done is, you'll see a lot of cables here, but everything is nice and packed, and they also give the cable tray. So my dock is here, the Dell dock I was talking about, and then there's a surge protector, 6 cord surge protector, and from here there's a LAN cable and this main power cable which is going into the wall. And this is really handy because from this the wire doesn't get entangled, and it goes up and down while I move the desk, so it just coils and the wire doesn't get entangled. Rise it up again. So there are no cables on top of my desk, and the desk looks really clean without any cables or anything of that sort. On the wall I have installed my previous modem, so there are main line coming into the modem, and then there are 2 Ethernet cables coming, one into my laptop and one into Ankita's laptop, so we don't have to use Wi-Fi, and we have a secured LAN connection. This sit to stand desk is from FE Desk. I'll add the link below. We chose the smallest size. It comes in 3 sizes, I believe, small, medium and large. And the frame which we chose is the business frame. They also have a cheaper version, home frame. And this is a white tabletop which they had in one of the four options. I also have a webcam. I bought this from Amazon. It's Logitech webcam. It's not a 180p HD webcam, but it does do the job of doing a good video call, because the laptop is usually closed now. We don't use the laptop screen. We have dual monitors here, so we use that screen.
So for the office space, we wanted a painting, and we went everywhere and we looked for different huge paintings for that one wall, but we didn't like anything. We wanted something different, and everything was very basic. So we saw this. This is actually an easel stand, and this has another frame behind it to hold it up, and we really loved the wood and the depth of this, so we thought we'll get this and we'll make our own artwork. And for the back frame, we can use that frame for another DIY project. So we have some ideas in mind, so let's see how it turns out.
The frame has been removed, and we are planning to put this horizontally. It doesn't have any hooks or any hangers of any sort to hang this on the wall. So what I have planned is, this time I'll be using this keyhole hangers. I'll need to create this. These will be installed in something like this, and I will be cutting a portion so that this gets inside the wood and it's flush with the rest of the part of the wood. I do not have a router with me. It's on my bucket list to buy the router, but for the time being I'll be using multi-tool to cut a part of the wood, and so that this is flush with the rest of the frame.
These are some table mats that we got from Amazon. They're made out of jute and have tassels, so we decided that we'll be sticking that on this frame. As you can see, we now have the black chart paper on, so that will give the background that we need. We're just going to stick it with some Gorilla Glue, and hopefully it will stay well, so we'll leave it overnight for drying. So this was our office transformation. We hope you liked our video. We really like our new home office and we enjoy working from here. And for more such interesting DIYs, please subscribe to our channel. And for real-time life updates, you can go and follow us on Instagram. We are going to put our Instagram handle over here. So we will see you in our next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.